Hey everybody, and welcome back to Guitar Lessons with Rhapsody. I'm so excited to see you guys again. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. And without further ado, let's jump into this week's chords and triads. And just like always, before we get started, we're going to go over the chord spellings of the major, minor, augmented, and diminished chords that we are going to be learning this week, starting with C major. Now the chord spellings for C major are the first is a C, the third is an E, and the fifth is a G. Next we have C minor. Now C minor is a bar chord, and if you don't know what a bar chord is, it's okay. I actually gave you a definition in the very last video that I just posted, which is the B chords and triads video, so if you want to head back you can watch that if you would like to. But basically a bar chord is when you take your finger and you're placing it across the entire fretboard. Now the chord spelling for C minor is as follows. The first is a C, the flat third is an E flat, and the fifth is a G. Moving on to C augmented, the chord spelling is the first is a C, the third is an E, and the sharp fifth is a G sharp. Something important to note about C augmented as well is that it's not a bar chord, even though you're using your first finger to cover two strings. It's actually a tie. Now a tie is when two notes are basically connected together so you play them at the exact same time. And finally we have C diminished. Now C diminished chord spelling is as follows. The first is a C, the flat third is an E flat, and the flat fifth is a G flat. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and grab your guitar and your pick for this week and go ahead and get in the position that you need to get to play this week. The first one that we're going to start with when it comes to all of our chords and triads that we're going to learn this week is C major. Now the way you play C major is actually pretty simple. You're going to be using your pointer, your middle, and your ring finger to play this chord itself. And how you do that is you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to put it on the second string of the first fret. Then you're going to take your middle finger and put it on the fourth string of the second fret. And then you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the fifth string of the third fret. Now when you're strumming it, the way you strum it is actually really super simple. You're going to strum all the strings except for the sixth string on the top. So it should sound something like this. Now you go ahead and try. Alright, the next one that we're going to learn is C minor. Now C minor is actually a bar chord, and if you watched last week's video, then you should know that bar chords are basically when you take your finger and you put them across the fretboard instead of it just being one finger holding down one string, it's holding down multiple strings. Alright, you're going to take your pointer finger and you are going to put it across the third fret on the fifth, fourth, third, second, and first string. And then you are going to take your middle finger and you are going to put it on the fourth fret on the second string, and then you're going to take your ring and your pinky finger and you are going to put it on the fourth and third string. And the way you strum a C minor is the same way you strum a C major. You're going to strum all the strings except for that sixth string, and it should sound something like this. Alright, the next one we're going to learn is C augmented. And the way you place your fingers is as follows. You're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to put it on the third and second string on the first fret. And then you are going to take your middle finger and you are going to put it on the fourth string on the second fret. And you are going to take your ring finger and put it on the fifth string on the third fret. So it should look something like that. And the way you strum this is the exact same way as you strum a major and a minor. You're going to strum every string except for the sixth string, so it should sound something like this. Alright guys, and the last one we're going to learn today is C diminished. Now the way you play a C diminished is pretty simple. It's not a bar chord, and it's not a kind of bar chord. It's actually just like a regular chord that you would play. What you're going to do is you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to take your pointer finger and you're going to put it on the third fret on the fifth string. Then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to put it on the fourth string on the fourth fret. And then you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the second string on the fourth fret. And then you're going to take your pinky and you're going to put it on the third string on the fifth fret. So it should look all together like that. And when you play it, you actually play it a little bit different than the major, minor, and augmented. What you're going to do is you're going to strum the fifth, fourth, third, and second string. You're not going to strum the first or the sixth. So it should sound something like this. Sounds really funny, doesn't it? everybody, that's how you play your C chords and triads. I hope you guys practice them this week, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your classes brought to you by Holly Lake Forge Educational Center. Have a great day. Bye!